Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive? Today we're heading to a really special place,
Definitely.
the Gola Rainforest in West Africa.
Okay.
It's home to a bird that's, well, honestly, it's kind of like something you'd see in a comic book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called the Gola Malimbe.
Oh, okay. I'm intrigued.
We've got this excerpt from a text uh, about it, and
Cool.
let me tell you this bird's story. It's pretty remarkable.
Well, I'm ready to dive in. What makes this Gola Malimbe so special?
So the text describes it as having like this jet black body,
Okay.
but then it's got this splash of vibrant red
Aw.
right on its forehead and throat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like, bam, a superhero's mask.
That's a great way to put it. It's definitely a striking look. Do we know why they have those colors?
Well, thinking about where they live,
Yeah.
the rainforest,
Yeah.
it's pretty dappled light in there.
Right?
So those bright colors probably help them spot each other.
Makes sense.
And, maybe it's even a way for the males to, like, signal.
Like to attract mates.
Exactly. Show off how strong and healthy they are.
That's fascinating. It's amazing how evolution comes up with these signals, you know?
It really is. And speaking of evolution,
Yeah.
this bird is a weaver bird.
Oh, I love weaver birds. Their nests are incredible.
I know, right? What can you tell us about the Gola Malimbe's, architectural skills?
Oh, they're masters. They create these hanging nests.
Wow.
They're like little pouches woven so intricately. They hang them from these slender branches way up high in the canopy.
To keep them safe.
Exactly. Predators can't easily reach them.
Smart.
And they use strong plant fibers and weave them so carefully.
Those must be some tough little nests.
Oh, yeah, they're sturdy and weatherproof, too.
Wow. And all that to protect the eggs and the baby birds.
It's not just protection, though.
Yeah.
The design also helps regulate temperature and humidity.
Really?
Yeah. Perfect conditions for raising their young.
It's amazing what they can do.
Right. It makes you appreciate their ingenuity. It really does. But our source also mentioned something kind of concerning.
Oh, what's that?
The Gola Malimbe is listed as vulnerable.
Okay.
What does that actually mean for the species?
It means we need to be concerned. The IUCN Red List,
Yeah.
they categorize species based on how likely they are to go extinct.
Oh, right.
And vulnerable means there's a high risk of that happening in the wild.
Oh, no. So what's causing this for the Gola Malimbe?
The biggest problem is habitat loss.
The rainforest.
Yeah, the Gola rainforest is under pressure from deforestation.
Because of...
A few things, actually. Expanding agriculture is a big one. They're clearing land for crops, palm oil, for example.
Oh, wow.
And then there's logging and mining operations, too.
So all of that's directly impacting the Gola Malimbe's survival.
Unfortunately, yes. You see, they're what we call a specialist species,
Okay.
meaning they need a very particular type of habitat to survive.
Right.
So as the rainforest shrinks and gets fragmented, they lose the resources they depend on.
Like their food.
Exactly. The insects, they eat the fruits, the nesting sites.
It all adds up.
It does.
So what can we do? Are there any efforts being made to protect this bird and its home?
Yes, absolutely. There are some really amazing conservation initiatives happening.
Like what?
Well, there's the Gola Rainforest National Park.
Yeah.
It's a protected area that provides a safe haven.
Yeah, that's great.
It is. And it's not just about protected areas, though.
What else is being done?
There are programs that focus on sustainable forest management practices.
So they're trying to make logging and things like that more sustainable.
Exactly. And they're working with local communities, too.
So that's important.
It is. They're helping them develop alternative ways to make a living.
That don't hurt the rainforest.
Exactly. Things like sustainable agriculture, ecotourism.
So it's about finding a balance.
Yeah, a balance between people's needs and the needs of the rainforest.
That makes sense. Our source also mentioned that the Gola Malimbe has cultural significance.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Can you tell us more about that?
For the people who live in and around the Gola rainforest,
Yeah.
the Gola Malimbe is way more than just a bird. It's a symbol of the forest's health and vitality. It embodies the web of life that sustains their communities.
It's part of their heritage.
Exactly. So protecting the Gola Malimbe isn't just about saving a single species.
It's about protecting their whole way of life.
You got it. It's about preserving an entire ecosystem and the cultural heritage it represents.
That's powerful. This deep dive has been really eye-opening, you know?
It really is.
We've explored the Gola Malimbe's unique beauty and adaptations, the threats it faces, the incredible work being done to protect it.
And I think it really highlights how interconnected we all are.
That's true. What happens to the Gola Malimbe, or
Yeah.
any species for that matter?
Right?
It has implications for the whole ecosystem, including us,
It makes you wonder, what role can each of us play in ensuring their survival?
and the preservation of the natural world.
It's something to think about.
It really is. Maybe, just maybe, the story of the Gola Malimbe can inspire us all to become better stewards of our planet.
I hope so.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time.
See you then.